All right. All right, so everything looks green. So let's go ahead and go back into the game here. All right, so most everybody is probably catching this after the fact. If so, hello and welcome. This is the first live stream for the channel Digital Adventures Time. Normally we do pre-recorded uploads of some multiplayer games. However, the reason why I'm looking into doing this is I have a series. For those of you who kind of frequent the channel quite often, you'll be familiar with the series 101 Ways to Die in Skyrim. That is a series where I go into the pre-recorded data that I get from my friend Jacob, and and pick out all of the times that he dies while he's playing the game. And I've had a lot of fun doing that. So I wanted I wanted to do a different one. He doesn't die that often, so it's going to take us forever to get to 101. I'm not playing my Skyrim series anymore, so there's not a whole lot of death. So I got to thinking I'd like to do another series of that. What's a game that I'm going to die that's going to be a lot of death? So I'm sure you guys have heard of Dark Souls. Dark Souls. I mean, it's in the title, right? Prepare to die. I have never played Dark Souls. I'm not a Dark Souls. I've never played those types of games. To be quite honest with you, I've been very scared of them. To try to play those. They're hard. I'm not real. I'm not real up to this point. I haven't been real good on the games with a lot of challenge. So I got to looking around and I found this game. It's free on Steam. It's called the Unfallens Awakening. It's free on Steam. Go give it a try if you want to. I don't know how big the game is. I don't know how how developed it is. But we're going to play this for the next hour, and that's going to be our pilot stream. And I'm doing this so that I can get used to the technology. Like I say, I've never streamed before, so I'm getting used to this technology, what I have to do to get it all that kind of good stuff. And just to see if it's for me and to see if you guys enjoy it. If you don't, then we'll go back to our regular scheduled program. But I think this will be fun for everybody. Give me a chance to meet some of the people who kind of frequent our channel and converse with them and get to know you guys. Plus, you guys can get to know me and just kind of go from there. I've never pictured myself as a streamer, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, so we're gonna give this this game a try, and as it is a Souls-like, and we'll see what happens. So I thought Dark Souls would be a game that has a lot of death in it and a lot of time. A lot of stuff, a lot of footage for me to farm. So I'm also playing with a controller. I've never used controllers before, or I've used them before, but not very often, especially not with PC gaming. I'm strictly a keyboard mouse guy. But it's probably not a good idea to try to play these types of games with keyboards and controllers. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Not hearing any sound from the game yet. Let me see if I can get this to see if I can get some sound going here. So my desktop's up. Let's check the settings real quick. Audio. Okay, so for some reason I am not hearing audio through my headphones, which is odd because that's how I've got it set up. All right, bear with me here for just a second. Find out why I'm not hearing any audio from the desktop. See, this is why we're doing a pilot. Work out all the bugs. Let's see here. Let's go to settings. I've also been having some issues with my mouse. I think my mouse is dying. Sound. Okay, here we go. All right, let's give this a let's take a look. Hold on. We'll see what we can do here. So the microphone's working. Let's turn this up just a little bit. Okay, I'm hearing something now. So let's down a little bit. Okay. All right, so I think we're good now. Starting to hear some sound. All right, let's go fight this guy and see what happens. I've kind of given you guys all my spiel for why I'm doing this. Okay, so that's to swipe. That's to swipe. Yikes! Alright, yeah, this is not going well. No. So I have no idea really how to work this. So I'm hoping I'm gonna get a little bit better at moving around a little bit, because this is just the camera. It's just the so the left stick does my movement. The right stick does the camera. Let's see. What is that? The right bumper does an attack. The right trigger does an attack. But there's no roll. This kind of makes me run a little faster. The right trigger, or the left trigger, does a little bit. That was whiffer. That's what we call a whiffer. This is going to be horrible. Has anybody played this game before? I'm just bad at these games. I mean, he's got some cool moves, but, you know, if you're crap. I don't even know how to, you can't even block. This is not a real great game. Let's see, gameplay. There's not any options for that. Alright, well, I promised you guys an hour of death, and I'm going to give you guys an hour of death. I don't even know if this thing is recording. I've got another computer over here that's watching the stream, but the stream hasn't launched yet. Well, it says it's live. Okay, all right. Yeah. I've got another computer over here that's watching the stream. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's give this guy another try. Oh, this is going to be a long 1 hour. Did he just duck under my... How come I can't duck? Oh, I did some damage. Unfallen Guardian 6? The Fallen Guard, the Fallen 0. So you can't block, you can't dodge. There's not much you can do. So let's try and run. We're going to have a lot of content for the 101 Ways to Die in Dark Souls. It's a lot of content. Ugh. love how this guy can dodge all of my attacks, but I can't dodge any of his. And why does it always take you back to the start? Alright guys, I don't recommend this game. No, I don't. I do not recommend this game at all. I think I'm going to take my... I keep looking at... I've got some information stuff over here on this screen. And I keep looking over at this screen. So let's change the camera angle from... No, that's not going to work. Alright, so I'll fix that later on. Plus, my attacks don't do any damage. That's a cool move. This doesn't do any damage. Let's just stand here and watch the storm for a while. Ooh, look at the rain coming down. I mean, it's got some nice visuals. It's just too bad the gameplay sucks. Oh, and that's another thing about this stream. This stream, or this live stream, is definitely going to be one of those things where we just continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. What do they call that? Insanity? Maybe I've got the wrong kind of controller. Let's try it with the keyboard and mouse. I know people have not played Souls with keyboard and mouse before, but I'm gonna give it a try. So both mouse buttons. He just kind of randomly does things. That's a kind of a dodge. Oh, okay, you gotta... There's your roll. You gotta double tap the space bar. Alright. Testing, testing. All right. When in doubt, unplug it. Reboot. Okay, so it does. There is a dodge roll, but I have no idea how to do it. Okay, dodge roll is B. Okay, cool. All right, we're learning. We're learning. Come on, dodge, dodge. Ah. Oh. This is definitely going to be one of those bang your head against the wall. So if you hit B once, you kind of do a quick little juke. Double B is a dodge roll. I think I'm doing worse. Now that I've learned how to dodge, I'm doing worse. Oh my gosh. So, somebody tell me in the comments if you're watching this and you're still watching it. You're still watching me die. The first time you started playing these games, how long did it take you to get decent at it? Okay, to where you could actually kind of do a little bit of damage before you died. Because I'm... Maybe I should let them do their attacks and then try to dodge. So sometimes they do combos. We can let them get their let them finish their combo and then or dodge out of the way as they're doing their combos and then try to. Just to give you guys an idea of what I'm up against, the last controller that I ever used was from a Super Nintendo. I have no idea how to handle these other. I have no idea how to work two joysticks at the same time. I am not ambidextrous. Yeah, I do not recommend this game, guys. I do not recommend this game at all. Unless you've got a lot of experience playing Souls-like games, this is not a game for you. And I can't change as far as like the controller, I cannot change anything on the controller. I cannot change anything on the controller. Quality level epic. There's not even any way to go in and change the difficulty or anything like that. Has anybody else played this game before? Were you able to do anything? It's going to be a 1001 ways to die in Dark Souls. Well, at least with Dark Souls, you can kind of like grind. You can improve your character. You know, you can. It's actually a fleshed out game. Ha! Dodged you. Oh, now it's... Did I just get teabagged? I just got teabagged by a freaking bot. All right. You're mine now. Where'd you go? The only way I can see anything is to kind of keep the camera from up top. That way I can kind of keep the dude in frame. I wonder if you could run past. I don't think you can even run past this guy. I don't even know if there's anything after this dude. I don't even know. Nope. Gotta kill it. Gotta kill it in order to progress. Backstab. That was a backstab. So we need a way to block. Attack, attack. The left two, the trigger and the bumper don't do anything. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, the other day, if I go around behind him, I'll get a backstab in. Come on. Well, I got some more damage in that time. Seeing a little progress. How much longer do I have? Oh, God, 42 minutes. 18 more minutes of this. More minutes of torture. Let's do stealth mode. Let's do stealth. Stealth mode. Ah! Ha ha ha! Dodge! 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 Get out, get out. Well, it lasted longer than 10 seconds that time. Oh, my thumb is aching. I've really got to get used to just kind of light sticking it. I'm pushing too hard. Ah! I sound just like that dude when he dies. I think I was gonna. I was playing this just to find out whether or not I like. I can handle these games. Um, I don't do well with frustration. I don't do well with frustration. These games can be very frustrating, but I'm sort of liking it. I'm sort of liking, kind of figuring out the move set and when to do things. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and start doing the Soul series. And what I think I'm going to do is probably stream about this time on Tuesday evenings and Thursday evenings. Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we'll probably go for an hour in the beginning, just until I, kind of get a good feel for it, streaming and playing the game and all of that. And then, if we're doing, if things go well, then maybe increase it to about 2 hours. But I don't know if I can do more than, I don't think my butt can take more than about 2 hours of sitting here playing a game. And we'll take a break in between the 2 hours. So we'll give that a try. Sort of liking this. Sort of liking it. Ah! Split my melon open that time. Ugh. This game's making my nose run. What's going on here? Ugh. Nose is itching. It's springtime here in Texas, so allergies everywhere. Allergens are everywhere. Come on. There's no way that I'll ever learn how to do the camera. I can't do more than one thing at a time. Maybe I can find a cheat that will work the camera for me. That's the only way I'm going to be able to play Dark Souls. To keep the camera behind my my avatar guy the whole time. What'd that say? 25 times? I think I should have turned the death counter off. Alright, let's try it a couple more times and then we'll call it a night. Probably the reason why we're dying here is because we're the bad guy. Look, we're in black armor, we're using a scythe. I can never get that heavy attack to land. $28 times. Let's go for an even 30. My other monitor keeps blinking off all the bunch. What's going on with that? I just don't know how to... Oh, now I hit you first. That's cheating. That's cheating. Of them in there. Just don't do any damage. That's another thing. Get back in front of me. So you gotta dodge his combos. But it's really hard to get back in after you've dodged them. I would not be surprised if this is the only enemy in this game. How many times are you gonna combo me? It's pretty cool how he chops your scythe in half and it flies away. Alright. Final attempt. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him this time. We're gonna get him. Come on. Now, I was clicking the attack button there, and my dude was not doing anything. That heavy attack button is not. It just fly. It's random in which direction it goes. Ah! Well, guys, we got 2 minutes left. So I've had about enough punishment for tonight. If you've made it this far, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of our inaugural live stream. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try live streaming. I've never pictured myself as a live streamer, but I'm going to try it. Again, you know, for the I'll probably start off in April sometime. Just keep an eye on the website for the little live section. Keep an eye on that for the next pop-up. So, got a few bugs to work out for the stream, but I'm going to give it a try, and then we're going to play through Dark Souls together. If you ever wanted to watch a noob play through Dark Souls, this is your opportunity. So I think it'll be